this will be an all-in motion from him. Yeah, there we go.
Peter's says a call, and Simon's going to call.
Simon's called him, and it won't take a lot to call him, and he's got 2 overcards. That's it. So it's about a 50-50 shot here.
And you heard it from the crowd.
The crowd are shouting it as well, yeah. And Peter needs a bit of luck. He doesn't need any bad luck.
So it's 50-50 on the cards, but it's all or nothing for Peter Abela.
Let's have a look. Here's the flop. Well, he likes that one. He would like to see a 7 there. A 9. That's good for Peter. 9. Yeah, it's good for Peter, because now he says, well, if you want to make them trips, you make them, because I'm going to make the straight when you do it. So that'll be a lot of oxygen to Peter. Because obviously if the trip does fall off, if the 7 does fall off, there it is, it's a 6. Oh, that's a bad card for Peter, because now that gives Simon the shot at a straight with a 5 or a 10.
Or a 10.
So Peter's thinking, oh, I don't want it at the 10 now. So it's tense moments here. Here's the river. It's a jack.
It's a jack. Pair jacks for Peter.
Oh, he says, it's not the 10, is it? I did still make the pair. And yeah, he's realised it. He's realised it. I don't think he realised it straight away. I think it took a second or two.
Just had to sink in.
Yeah, he knew one of his cards was going to be bad for him, but he's safe. He survived, and he's back up to the 40,000 mark.
So the jack on the river saves Peter Abela.
Come on, Simon.
Whew. But now he's back up to that 40,000 mark, but he's got to do something more than he did last time he got there.
We'll see. We'll see. Look, the smile's back on his face. And we move on to hand 66. Instead of route 66, Mike, I'll leave you to pick up the bones out of that one.
Dead, drying bones. Not much to pick up. Pocket 9s. So
yeah, the cards are starting to flow a bit for Peter now, aren't they? Which is perhaps giving him confidence. But how's he going to play them?
Makes it 6,000.
Simon looks at Peter, and now he's going to look at his cards. Queen 10. It's about even money shot. 50-50
he calls.
Card rankings. Two over cards and against a smaller pair. Here's the flop.
There's a 10.
Come on.
And Simon's gone all in.
Peter needs to be very careful here. There's 2 over cards, so he needs to take a deep breath and think about that. If there'd only been 1, he might have called him, but 2 probably save him. Oh dear, or may not.
He just nodded to himself.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't like the way he set himself then. I really don't like the way he set himself.
It's an aggressive pose.
Yeah, he set himself, and he just started to lick his lips and say okay, but now he's thinking about it. Usually when there's 2 over cards, that's a sign that not to do this manoeuvre that he's thinking of. But when there's 1, he certainly, if it just come the 10 deuce and say a 6, I think he would have shared them all in with you. But, might just save himself with this ace. And bear in mind, he doesn't need to call this bet. He's still 40-odd thousand in chips. He doesn't really need to call this bet. He can let it slip away. We're getting into thought mode, and we're leaving with it a bit. Finally thought it out. Yep. For a second or two, I thought he was just going to put the stack in. I think that's what he went to do. And then he thought, hang on, there's 2 overs to my hand, and I don't want to go out on this call. So good move from Peter there.
And the winner of this match will go on to play John Falconer, who's sitting up there in the gallery right now. Peter's gone all in again with the 4-9.
Lucky he doesn't find anything against him, because this isn't good play. This is like he might make good TV, but it isn't good play, and I think very surely it's going to cost him the tournament if he's not careful. This is not good play. This isn't. I don't like to criticise the guy's decision, but it's.
No, that's. I mean, I said that a while back.
It's not good play, that one. It's a below average hand.
What it says to me is I don't have any confidence in actually playing out hands.
Well, you can see that with the King-Queen suit. He didn't have any confidence. You've seen players before of a pretty high caliber just slowing in with medium hands and even no hands and playing the pot out. 2 good examples was yesterday in the Colclough-Hagen match. That was one match to really watch technically, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And Dave Colclough from Wales will contest the other semi-final against Peter Gunnarsson of Sweden.
All in.
And now Simon's all in.
Yeah, well, Simon can afford this, but, you know, his opponent can't. And now what Simon's realised is the more he shouts all in, the more Peter Abella's going to shout all in. But Simon has also realised, he's sharp enough to realise that with his chip advantage, he can afford to make a mistake, and he's hoping that his opponent makes a mistake, and he's got him making mistakes, going all in with 9-4, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
You know, that's all I can say about the play. But you can get lucky, obviously, when you shout all in with a couple of rags. But when you don't need to, why do it?
And you see John Faulkner right now. He's sitting next to Peter's wife, Caroline.
And next to the rah-rah leader, Dave Gardner.
There's Caroline Abella.
Sitting there quietly, watching her husband get on with it.
4-7. All in. This is reaching a level.
I'm
of
sure this is going to prove
predictability.
disastrous sooner or later for him.
And now Simon's thinking, now have I got him to the point where